Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, the High Guy Jacobs, and today we're tackling a huge update that just hit the ground. One that involves an absolutely monstrous building known as the Refinery, which includes the refinery, squad equipment, and auction house, all in one little bucket. Now, before we dive in here, I am going to ask for a couple things. First things first, like the video. Comment down below what you think about this update. And don't forget to share the video with your friends. Fill out the notification bell so you get notified when you drop new content. Because it all helps the algorithm so we can get this out to more people. So if you can hit that like button, I would really appreciate it. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and it goes a long way. Okay, but let's dive into the refinery and see exactly what this involves. So we've gone through the notes already, right? We understand that we're going to be refining ore, right? So the first things first, what we're going to look at is what the ore types you have. You've got your green ore, your blue ore, right? Your rare ore, and then your precious ore. Now the green ore you're going to get every single day based on the level of your warehouse, okay? You get 1 at level 10. Sorry, you get 10 at level 1. 11 at level 2. Capacity, I'm not sure what that is yet. Base production, I'm not sure exactly what that is yet. Oh, the production is going to be how much ore you produce on each one. So at level 3, that's going to go up to 103 ore, which is nice. Warehouse capacity, so that'll be what you can hold on what your... like if you're auto farming and things like that, so you'll be able to hold 31,000 capacity. And that's going to go up the more that you refine. Now, there are two things you're going to be looking at here first and foremost, two things on the left. These are the things you're going to be spending for. One is a $5 monthly pass. I'm going to suggest getting it. For $5, you get all of this stuff every single day. You get an additional daily raid attempt. You get 50% more in your successful raids. So instead of 10 ore, you get 15. Gets an additional smelting vat, a second raid queue, and the auto refine feature. So this is something I'm going to suggest. It's a great value for $5. I'm not one to say it, but for $5 a month, it's a pretty good value. This one here is going to be a weekly pack, a little bit less value, but again, for that ore, which you kind of need to get the equipments, the good equipments. Obviously, you're going to want to get as much of this ore as you can. Okay. These things here, the auction house listing coupon, this we'll go into in a little bit. Just understand that it costs gold to list items. Whether you sell them or not, it costs gold to list them. Which we'll talk about here in a little bit. You end up getting these smoke grenades and these energy cans, which we'll talk about how those work as well when we do raiding. A little bit useless in my opinion, but we'll go into all that. Lots of resources and ores. The biggest thing you're looking for is ore. Because in order to get the other stuff, you need ore. And then in order to get these, the high efficiency oil you can buy for 50 gold. And it takes off a whole hour off of this. Because here's what basically happens. It takes 3 hours, okay, to smelt some of your ore into what's called fire forged alloy. Okay. It takes 3 hours for a brand new one. And you're going to come in here and you're going to fill out these and then you're going to wait. But in the process, you're going to set up your defense team so that people can't raid your resources. You're going to come in here any single time you can to fight off anybody who's trying to steal your friends' resources. You're going to come in here and raid 3 times a day trying to get as much of the legendary stuff as you can. You can raid, looks like 5 times a day. Maybe I could get an extra time, I think. Daily raid attempts. Yeah, so it's 4 times a day. I get an additional one because I bought it. So 5 times a day, you get to raid for additional resources and additional things. And the entire purpose is to get these fire-forged alloys so that you can process them into equipment. Okay? So let's just see if we can get one because I've got 4 hours of speed-ups here. Let's go look at increasing one here. Which is the one that's going to cost me the least. We'll do this one. So we're going to refine it. We're going to collect it. So now we have 100 of this. We can go make a piece. I have it on auto refine, so it instantly goes in and puts another one. And look at that. We have a legendary. So it's a legendary set that unfortunately we don't have the purples to finish. I guess I could just buy the purples to finish because it's only 100 gems. And then we'll show you what a legendary provides. So we'll collect that. I don't have to collect it right now. I can let it auto collect because it's on auto. So in 15 minutes it'll come back. But because I'm here, I'll just collect it now. So here someone is attempting to steal from Kama. So let's go see if we can fight him off. Let's banish him. It's their set against our set. Let's see who wins. It'll probably be them because they've got ranged. Oh, cool. And that's it. So you're going to be doing that a lot. Anytime your alliance needs you to. Okay. So now once you're in the refinery and you have all your stuff working, and then you end up getting some of these parts, and you're going to end up getting some experience the more that you refine. I've done a lot of refining today already. You're then going to go take all of your equipment, or take all your stuff. You're going to come over to the squad equipment, and you're going to smith it. And you're going to first pick your job. So you're going to either focus on building guns, focus on building these, focus on building these, focus on building these. So guns, throwables or engineer, materials or vest, and then your helmet, right? I just chose the engineer this time just because I'm not sure what that's going to be like, why that is determined. It just means that that's what I'm building right now. Now I can go over here and switch to any of these other ones for free in 1 month, or spend 3,000 and then take some of my proficiency level with me into that level. But right now I'm just building this because I might as well. I'm not sure exactly why not. But the concept is very simple. You're going to click over here what you want to build. Right now I'm doing these, so I'm going to get a bonus. Because of my job bonus, I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to select one of the alloys. Let's just do the regular one. It doesn't cost anything to forge, which is great. It just costs the material. If you have these as well, these will provide an increased bonus to getting a better equipment. But here's a prime example. If you only have blues and greens, if you're only getting blues and greens, you're only going to be building blues and greens. Yes, there's a 1% chance to get this and a 4% chance to get this, but you've got a 95% chance to get this. Okay? So chances are you're going to get a blue or a green. Just like we said, a green. Now, the green that we just built is going to provide wood gathering speed, and I can put this on anybody. So I can go over here into equip, and I can put this on here if I wanted, or into my ranged, or into my riders, or into my infantry. And all that it's going to provide, right, if we look at our equipment, all that it's going to provide is wood gathering speed. So I can go ahead and dismantle this. Dismantling, who cares about greens and blues? Heck, who even cares about purples if you're not wearing them? Okay. Now, let's try again. And let's try to do a legendary and see what happens. Because a legendary, now at least we have a 21%. We're more than likely going to get a purple. But we got a 21% chance to get a gold. Let's see what happens when we try to forge this one. Oh, he even got a blue. We got screwed there as well. So let's dismantle that because we don't need that extra claymore mine. Okay. So that's basically all we're going to be doing. And you're going to be smithing. Anytime you have any of your alloys, you're going to be smithing. You're going to be keeping your blues, or you're going to be keeping your golds and purples. I mean, mainly your golds. Purples, I don't even think, like, I'm looking at them and they're not really great. Because, of course, you have to spend to get them better. But let's take a look at something here. Right, here's a purple. And the purple is providing 0.5% squad attack and negative 0.8% counter damage taken to, and currently I have it equipped to my engines. I can put this on my infantry, I can put this on my other stuff, but right now I have this on my engines because it's providing a gathering speed buff to my engines, which is what I farm with at 8.7%. Okay, so I have this equipped here. Now, I have this equipped on my riders only because I managed to get a suicide drone, which provides squad basic attack damage and skill damage taken by troops. Right? So increase to squad basic attack damage and then skill damage taken by troops reduction. But it provided me, it spit me out when I did one, it spit me out a rider squad attack. So I have that on my riders. Though for real, I don't fight with my riders. So this is really just kind of fluff. It's good to have, but it's kind of fluff. On this one, I managed to get an infantry squad attack. So I've put squad attack, squad HP, and infantry squad attack on, which is kind of nice. And I've got that on my infantry. Okay? But you'll notice it's got zombie kill experience and it's got range squad attack, both of which are kind of shit. Now, you're going to be developing a lot of these, so you'll spit out a lot of these. You're hoping for one with multiple infantry squad things on it, or multiple of your main ones, main focus. But you'll get it like this. So you'll get an autonomous turret, which gets you squad attack and skill damage, which is great, but it's going to spit out zombie skill, a blue infantry squad attack, and a range infantry, or range squad attack. So it's kind of poo-poo. Granted, I can change these a little bit, but like, nobody cares about zombie kill experience. Granted, it's infantry squad attack, so I can buff that up. But it's very specific, right? I would like this to be as focused as we can. So here's the problem. It's such a lucky spin to get anything valuable. Okay? Which basically means this is now not only a lottery system, but like the worst kind of lottery system. And I don't know about you, but like, this is like super addictive qualities coming, right? Super addictive qualities coming for this. But that's basically what you're going to be doing. You're going to be smithing these. As you get your stuff, you're going to be building them out, and you're going to be equipping them how you're going to use them onto your troop types. Okay? Onto your troop types. And that's about it. That's about it. Now you can click here to see the buffs that you're getting, right? So we're getting squad HP, or infantry squad attack at 4.9%, infantry squad HP at 0.8%, and zombie kill experience for his infantry at 1.9. Because we're not getting the range squad attack, so that's not being calculated. Okay? So you can see what your buffs are, what's active on your troops, and you can go from there and equip what you need. As you get these better ones, right? You just look at the buffs, look at your things. If I got a gathering speed here, if I get, I got a gathering speed here, I'll keep this now. But if I get a gathering speed equipment, because there's some equipment that are specific to gathering speed, then I can swap them over and go from there. Now, there are a couple ways to increase these, though, because if you look at this isn't really a great buff. It's only 0.8, right? And, like, yeah, 4.1 is good, but you want it to be better. And, like, I want to be able to get these greens off there to make this more valuable. Well, there's a capability. So now there's two abilities inside of this. First, you have your enhancing, right? So we can enhance this by using the stuff that we get by breaking down the other ones, which is going to increase the basic attributes. So we can increase the squad attack and the squad HP. But it's not going to touch the specialized attributes. If we go to smelt, however, we can increase the basic attributes that are here, or the special attributes, but we can't change them. We can only increase them. And what I mean by increasing them is, if I look at this one, for example, if I wanted to increase the zombie kill experience, I would have to sacrifice this autonomous turret, which has the zombie kill experience at 8.3. If I go confirm, right, what this is going to do is spit out a new one somewhere between 1.9 and 8.3, but it's going to cost this entire piece. Okay? Now, zombie kill experience is bullshit, so I don't really care. But let's say, for example, I had a higher squad attack. I had a better squad attack. I could then use that squad attack here, right, to increase this one. So you don't, and it doesn't have to be the same one. Like if I had a different one, I've already checked this. If I've had different ones, like different grades. I'm not going to actually use that, but I've had different grades. And you can use different grades. It's all about the actual buff here. And we can increase that individual buff. Okay? So if I look at, say, this gathering one here, this has got a gathering speed at 8.7%, which is pretty good. If I get that gathering, like here, if we go Smith, here, hold on a second. If I go Smith, and I go here, and I go Forge Preview, this will spit out, this will give you all the examples. But like if I look at this one, the individual radar, food and wood, okay? So we've got food and wood gathering over here on the individual radar. So if I get an individual radar, food and wood gathering speed, rare, I can use that one, and then I can put the gathering speed buff on it so that it gives me a high, you see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Makes sense. So we can start to balance them around that way. Okay. Squad attack, basic attack damage taken, skill damage dealt, counter damage taken. So there's lots of ways to kind of customize what you want to do. right? Lots of ways to kind of customize what you want to do. I like the squad HP. Squad HP is important to me. So that's probably one of the better ones for me. I like that. But you're getting elites, rares, commons. Legendaries will spit out some extra stuff. Squad attack, skill damage dealt. That'll be a nice one. The autonomous turret isn't a bad thing, right? Like I look at it, I'm like, I look at the autonomous turret like that I have, and it's not bad, and it's got ranged squad attack, so it has potential, right? Ranged squad attack, so it has potential, but like, it's gonna take some, and then you got zombie kill experience and infantry, so it's not focused enough for me. Focused, right? So I could try to sell these, but I don't think that would be worth it. Now, this one's got a gathering bonus at 2.5%. So that means bonus resources versus extra speed. Let's just dismantle it. It's locked for some reason. Whoops. Let's unlock it and dismantle it. Because it's a low one. And it really does. I don't think it's going to really matter. Because like I said, you're going to be doing up your individual troops. And yes, you can equip blues and greens, but you're talking about small buffs, like 0.5%. So for the majority of stuff, it's not going to matter. And you're going to have to hyper-focus these as well by putting your stuff into them, right? So, like, if I wanted this to be better, I would have to put more into it. But I probably won't yet because I want to get a better piece before I start equipping. Again, it's a whale's world. It's a whale's world. The more that you spend, the more capability you'll have to, like, get the hyper-focus pieces. But for most people, it's going to be irrelevant. Like, for most people, it'll be irrelevant. Right? So I go here, and I have to keep coming back and doing this. Obi-Wan. Oh, man, he's got ranged. I could be in trouble. Oh, nice. You're welcome, Kama. Let's see. Logs. Right? So now we're basically on over here. But lastly, let's look at the auction house, because this is something that people are going to be looking for, because I already have something posted up there. But this is going to cost you every single avenue that costs something. But let's look at something here. So we've got this one here, 1999. Range squad defense, rider squad damage. So it's got 2 golds, but range squad defense, rider squad improves smelting effect. So if you smelt this into something else. But here's my point. You now have to get used to smelting these into something else to get those better values. You see what I'm saying? So what 2 do we have in here? Rider squad defense and damage dealt to zombies. No wonder you want to sell it. Makes sense. Right? Try to sell it. But the problem is you're asking, what is this? 20,000 for it? Are you kidding? 4,000? Infantry squad attack. Rider squad defense. So they got nothing on them, but people are just trying to sell them because they can, right? 300, 300. Whatever you can get out of them, right? Whatever you can get for it. This guy's put a +2 on it already. Right? +2, but it's got nothing. A gathering bonus, infantry squad attack, and rider squad defense. So it's really going to come down to these things, right? Damage ultimate, ranged squad of damage. Well, that's cool. Ranged squad damage, but it's on a food gathering and wood gathering speed. Right? Like, who cares about that when you have a food gathering and wood gathering speed? So you look at something like this. Gathering bonus. Nice. It's got a gathering bonus on it. But it doesn't have a gathering speed. So it's a food and wood, sure, but it's gathering speed, right? So it's kind of weird. But look at how much choice and variety you're gonna get. Infantry squad attack, range squad defense, gathering speed. See, it's got infantry squad defense, but like that's it. Nothing else. Gathering speed, who cares about that? Squad attack, infantry squad attack. See, this isn't bad. This one isn't bad, but it's on a food gathering, wood gathering, so who cares about that? Exquisite. What do we got? Rider squad, infantry squad, squad load. Again, who cares? 15,000 gold? Are you kidding me? See, I came over here. I have this one. Right? Food and wood, infantry squad attack, damage dealt to zombie, zombie kill experience. Again, nothing on it, and I'm only selling it for 1,000, so we'll see what happens. Right? And it's only up for, what, 2 days? So we'll see. I doubt it. I doubt very many people are going to be buying very much of anything. To be totally fair. You know what I mean? Like, I doubt, because they're like, people aren't going to be selling good things. You know what I'm saying? People aren't going to be selling good things. They're going to be selling the extra stuff that they have that's, like, not good. Especially at the start. But it's pretty simple. So, you've got your buying option. You can come through here. You can go by duration. You can go by price. Start at the cheapest, start at the most expensive. Look at this, 50,000 the guy wants. 20% squad load. That's crazy. It's a +3. 3.1% squad damage, infantry squad damage, which is good. Squad attack, skill damage. I mean, it's good, but 50,000 gold good? Not a chance. Like, this is crazy, right? This is crazy. It's crazy. So the auction house is busted. But it's pretty simple. You're going to go in here. You're going to click sell. You're going to pick one of your items that you want to sell. You're going to set the amount. Right? Let's say we want to go 200. It's going to cost us 50 gold just to put this up there. So it's like, I'm not going to sell it unless it's a good thing to sell. And like, this one isn't really a good thing to sell. Because it's got ranged and infantry. Infantry and ranged. If it was 2, maybe I would look at selling it. But I don't think I'm going to spend the gold to sell these. It doesn't make sense. And the only reason I spent the other one is because I had a ticket, so I wanted to see what it looked or what it felt like. Right? But it's real simple. You're going to refine your parts. You're going to refine them. You're going to turn them into equipment. And you're going to turn that equipment into more equipment. Dismantle and sell and refine and make them better. But just like everything else, folks, just like everything else, hyper-focus, hyper-focus, hyper-focus. Wait for your good ones. Use the ones you can until you do. Don't spend a lot into it. It's like Survivors right now, right? Don't dump a bunch into it right now. You don't need to, right? A lot of this stuff, let it come naturally. Unless you're a whale, you're kind of just sitting on your laurels. You're kind of just sitting back and letting things play. Okay? Like, technically, I could sit here and go ranged attack, ranged squad attack versus ranged squad attack. Let's equip this one and equip this on my range for now. Right? I've got it on there. Why not? I've got it in the bag. I might as well. But this one, we might as well dismantle. Like, I don't really need it for anything. And what has it got? Zombie kill experience at a higher grade. So do I really give a shit about zombie kill experience? I mean, I can move it over here just because, or I can dismantle it for 200. Or for 100? Oh boy. Sure, why not? Who cares? It's not something I'm using. Because you can't use copies to make them better, right? That's not how you do it. Yeah, because you can only get the copy of the thing, and I don't really care about zombie kill experience, so it's not going to matter. I'd rather have the 100 things that I can upgrade the thing that I want to when I want to. You know? But everyone's talking about how this is a big update. Truth be told, this is just chaining you more to your device. That's all it's doing. You're either going to be more on your device now, or you're going to be more on your phone, more on your computer, because you have to be, because now you're going to be defending against your alliance. Like, I sat here for 15 minutes defending against my alliance, getting attacked. So there's like a lot of stuff like that. And unfortunately, the more the time you spend here, the more likely you're going to spend money. The more money you spend, the more they are happy, and the less likely that they're going to do to fix anything. So, what are my final opinions on this? It's just a whole new level of addiction, a whole new level of random generation, of RNG gotcha. And I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of this stuff. This is just stuff from IGG that basically tells us that they're not listening to us, because they're not addressing the issues that we need addressed. So, until that happens, guys, you know my opinion on the game. I still love it. I still think there's tons of potential, but truly until they make some big changes, you know, I tell a lot of people not to worry so much about it anymore. Just play the game how you want, because, like I said, it's not getting changed anytime soon. It doesn't look like. So, all that being said, again, thanks very much for getting this far. If you have, smash the like button. Comment what you think about the refinery now that we've gone through it, now that we've seen that you can change things and you can modify things to your benefit. And like the channel, like the video, share it with your friends, click the subscribe button, and don't forget to click and fill out the notification bell so you get notified when we drop new content, which could be daily, it could be a couple of days, it could be a couple in a day, who knows, whatever my ADHD decides for the day. So that all being said, guys, thanks very much for tuning in. If you can, one last thing, I know I'm hounding on here. If you can, click the join button and become a member of the community. It's $5 American a month. It goes a long way to helping the channel. Just because, as we've mentioned, IGG doesn't really give a shit and YouTube doesn't pay very much. So if you can help the channel a little bit, it goes a long way. We are trying to add more things here. I do have a giveaway that I am planning for hitting 3,500 subscribers. I was going to do it at 25, but it kind of got away with me with IRL stuff. So now that we're at 35, I do want to do a giveaway for it. So I have something planned for that. So you're going to want to obviously be involved. That's why you want to make sure you have that notification bell clicked so that you do get it informed when we drop new content, okay? But other than that, guys, thanks very much for tuning in. I love y'all. Love, peace, chicken grease, and until next time, stay lifted.